1971, Richard Nixon, Flower Children, the Pentagon Papers, the Rolling Stones. The gold standard comes to an end. The microprocessor is born. The U.S. government, already struggling with fights against communism, drugs, and poverty, declares a new war, this time against the tobacco industry. At the end of that extremely anti-libertarian year, another birth. On December 11, 1971, the Libertarian Party was officially formed. The founding members conducted their party business, developed a party logo, and hammered out a grammatically challenged new slogan, Tanstaffel, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Just 1 year later, the Libertarian Party came out with a bang. Libertarian John Hospers and his running mate Tony Nathan garnered enough votes to obtain one electoral vote in the 1972 presidential election. Mrs. Nathan made history as the first woman to ever receive an electoral vote, and yes, she was and still is a libertarian. Throughout the next decade, the progress of the Libertarian Party continued.
It was September 1979, and thousands of Americans from nearly every state in the nation had come to Los Angeles to attend the Libertarian Party's presidential nominating convention. Those who attended had reason to believe that America is on the verge of accepting a major new political movement. Newsweek called it the politics of hope.
By the 1980s, we were still known as a feisty political upstart, but we were making ourselves known.
Joining us live now in our New York studios are two minority party candidates for President of the United States. David Bergland is the candidate of the Libertarian Party, a party that advocates repeal of the income tax and making Social Security and school attendance voluntary as part of a program of individual freedom.
Today, U.S. and Soviet weapons could destroy us all 10 times over. Our military buildup has increased the threat. Reagan and Mondale, they promise more of the same. Let the politicians know that you want mutual arms reduction. Now, when you vote, do it for your children. Vote Libertarian.
Politicians are crooks.
Politicians are ruining this country. I'm voting Libertarian.
I think the same people control both the big parties, so I'm voting Libertarian.
Right now, Congress is crazy, so I'm voting Libertarian.
Taxes are revolting. Why aren't you? Vote Libertarian this year.
As the 1990s rolled around, our candidates stepped up and let America know what it means to be a libertarian. Some of our candidates did a great job.
All around the globe, people are casting off the shackles of oppression and embracing the ideals of liberty. All around the United States, people are suffering from record-high taxes. I'm Andre Maru, Libertarian for President. If you think it's time for a change, then it's time you learned about the Libertarian Party.
It's a little more than a week to go before the election. Clinton, Dole, Perot, but there's someone else whose name also appears on all 50 state ballots. He's Harry Brown, the presidential nominee for the Libertarian Party, and he's our guest tonight. Mr. Brown, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Other candidates chose to highlight libertarian values in, well, more original ways.
Ho, ho, ho! Down at the legislature, they keep filling Santa's bag with your tax dollars. Full-time pensions for part-time work. Garbage pickup monopolies. Golf Hall of Fame. Ho, ho, ho! Well, I'm not Santa Claus. I'm Toby Nixon, and as your state representative, I won't play Santa with your money.
Hi, Johnny. Let's debate education. Debate? We agree. True. Crime? I want more police.
Me too. Taxes? No new taxes. Sort of. Me too, kinda. Let's debate ice cream. I love vanilla.
I'm Carol Ann Rand. My goals are firm. Destroy crime, kill the state income tax, build education that works in the marketplace. I'm fed up with plain vanilla politics. Aren't you?
If you want to eliminate government waste,
and cut taxes. Vote Gene F. Berjarski, Libertarian for U.S. Senate in Missouri. If you want a free or better life for yourself, your family, and your neighbors, vote Gene F. Berjarski, Libertarian for U.S. Senate in Missouri. Paid for by Berjarski for Senate, Jeff Regan, Treasurer.
And the party was there as well, standing up for its values across the airwaves.
America, are you fed up with politicians' promises? Well, now you can do something about it. The Democrats gave us more taxes, more scandals, more government. Republicans took over, and what we get? More taxes, more scandals, more government.
Every year they tell us they're going to lower our taxes.
Hey, I'm paying more. Aren't you paying more?
It's the Congress. All they do is spend and spend and spend some more.
For every buck you pay in taxes, the government's spending $1.50.
No new taxes?
The Libertarian Party believes enough is enough.
By the end of the 90s, our candidates got into a groove and ran serious campaigns coupled with some not-so-serious campaign spots.
As governor, I'll reduce crime, educate your children, and lower taxes.
What? If I were governor, I'd reduce taxes, educate your children, and lower crime.
Dude, didn't that other guy just say the same thing?
What we really need are more laws to protect our children, and I'll make sure we're safe by filling our prisons.
No, we should guarantee the safety of our children by passing laws and building new prisons.
Damn it! I thought the two parties had different ideas. How come they sound exactly the same?
Yeah, it's like there's no choice.
Hi, I'm Steve Cubby, and I'm also running for governor.
How'd you get in here?
You don't have $40 million.
If I become governor of California, I'll work to remove power from politicians and their corporate sponsors and return it to families. People need choices when it comes to education, health care, and helping their communities.
Hippie.
Commie.
Dude, Cubby kicks ass.
That medicine is not government approved.
Oh my God! Lundgren and Davis killed Denny.
Screw you guys. I'm voting for Steve Cubby.
How to make a political campaign ad. All right, first, show an altered picture of your opponent. Now, play some really evil music. Oh yeah, that's sinister. Next, insult your opponent. Accuse your rival of monkey and his cousin. Now, show a list of his evil plans. Finally, show your perfect campaign photo including halo and harp music.
Oh, please. For a real choice, vote for John Clifton, Libertarian for U.S. Senate. Learn more at clifton2000.com.
At first, he made me feel special. He promised he'd look after me, provide for my future. He broke every promise he made. I was ready to leave, but he told me he'd change. So I gave him another chance. I was such a fool. Things only got worse. He started making my decisions for me, about my job, my kids' education, my money, my safety, my future. He took away my choices. They all did. But I kept going back to the same politicians. I fell for the same old lies. They were just playing with my emotions, telling me what I wanted to hear. That's not right. Then I realized that I have the power. And there is an alternative.
Break the cycle of political abuse. Vote Gail Lightfoot, Libertarian for U.S. Senate. Learn more at lightfoot2000.org.
Now, as the party reaches its 35-year anniversary, we can recognize our accomplishments and our failures. We can also pay tribute to our heroes.
The first person submitting the number of required signatures is Mr. Harry Brown of Tennessee.
Where are the teleprompters? How am I expected to do a political speech without a teleprompter? You mean I'm just supposed to stand here and say what I think and believe? What kind of political party is this?
Open a newspaper today or turn on a television, and you're likely to hear the call. We need new political leadership, a new party for a new time. For those who've been with our party from the beginning, it brings an inescapable sense of déjà vu.
The overwhelming choice of the delegates to carry the Libertarian banner was 49-year-old attorney Ed Clark. In January, Clark faced the Washington Press Corps.
I think the 1980 Libertarian campaign will mark the beginning of a three-party United States. I think that the trends in American society and the strength and growth of the Libertarian Party will make this the most important third-party campaign in 50 years.
Whether today or in the future, the Libertarian Party is ready to help America get back on the right track. For over 3 decades, our party has served America, and without question, we will serve the nation for many years to come. We invite voters from across our great nation to join us and unite under the Libertarian Party banner. Whether conservative or liberal, right or left, red or blue, we are certain that Americans can find common ground on the principles of smaller government, fewer taxes, and more freedom.